Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendall if you're new. Today I thought it would be really fun to do bookish quizzes and just do like screen recordings and stuff over this of the quizzes that I'm taking that are going to be on my phone. And I just thought it would be fun. Like I found a bunch that are on bookriot.com that are just very wide range of them, and I'm just going to take as many as I see fit for this video and just do that. But first, Caitlin from Pride and Paperbacks wanted me to do a tattoo tour, and I haven't done that. I have gotten quite a few tattoos within the past year or so. I have 9 now. So it is an addiction. Once you get one, you really can't like stop. I don't know how to explain it. If you have tattoos, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll show you guys like the first one I ever got to the most recent one. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you those. So the first one I ever got is this quote, and it says, "When I had no friends, I reached inside my beloved books and sculpted some out of 12-point Times New Roman, and it was almost good enough." And then I got this little book, and line wraps around my whole wrist. That was just a quote in a book. I think it was The Princess Saves Herself in this one by Amanda Lovelace. I don't really consider it poetry, really, but it was just something that I read and it kind of stuck out to me because throughout my life, like friends haven't always been constant, but books definitely have. And I just thought that that quote was just amazing. And the reason I have the book with the line wrapped around my complete wrist is because this is basically like my story, and my story is not over yet. And so I just wanted that to keep going because my story is always going to keep, going. That's my logic. The next one I got is this, which is a hand holding an Ace of Hearts card with a hat in the middle, and it is my Caraval tattoo. I saw this design, like a hand holding a card, and I really liked it, and so I decided that I kind of wanted to do a hat to symbolize legend and Caraval, because this is one of my favorite book series of all time. And yeah, I just kind of drew inspiration from it and added my own touches to it. I got this one around the same time that I got that one, and it is Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. Most of you know I'm obsessed with Marvel, if you couldn't tell. I watched the Marvel movies kind of recently. It's been probably like a year or so that I watched them. Probably a little over a year now. But I instantly fell in love with the universe, and I just love everything Marvel. Like, I'm not even kidding. If I see something Marvel, I'm buying it. I don't care what it is. Okay, so moving on to the other ones. These are 4 smaller tattoos that I got all at the same time. Okay, the first one is this error tattoo, and it is from the Illuminae files. That is also one of my favorite series of all time, so I had to have it be with me. And then this is a symbol from the Aurora Rising series. It is the warhead like symbol that is on the forehead of Kaul and all of his people. So I had to get that one. The next one I got is this little green lightsaber. I have always loved Star Wars. It's one of my favorite movie franchises ever. And I got green because it is the lightsaber that I think that I would have. It is kind of like a peacekeeper, good Jedi type of lightsaber. So that is what I believe I would have if I was a Jedi. And then I got this Black Widow symbol. Black Widow is probably my favorite Avenger of all time. I just love her and her story. And so I got that one. The next one I have to take this top shirt off. I have a tank top underneath, don't worry. But it's on my arm and you can't really see it well when I pull this up, so I'm going to do that. So this is my Athena tattoo, if you can see her. I think I might get her shaded in later on, but at the time I didn't want shading. I just wanted like outlines, and I still kind of do, so I don't know for sure. Leave your comment down below if you think I should get her shaded or not. But she has her helmet on, a spear, and her owl, and then these little vines that go up. I have always been obsessed with Greek mythology and Greek gods and goddesses, and Athena has always been my absolute favorite. And I do really like this. I kind of wanted to do like a half sleeve, and I kind of want to get like Artemis and oh, who was the other one? Can't think of the other one. Artemis, I know for sure, but there are two others that I want to get, but I can't think of who they are at the moment. But I know that I wanted another one, but I can't remember who it was. But I did want Artemis, and I was struggling to come up with a fourth. So if you want to leave a suggestion for a fourth goddess, kind of want to dedicate my arm to the goddesses. It's not something that I'm like religiously believe in. Not that they're, you know, I'm not trashing that. But that's not something that I believe in personally. But it's something that has always like intrigued me, and it led, you know, to the Percy Jackson series, which I love, and just like all of this other stuff that I'm very interested in Greek mythology. So I got that tattooed on my body. I'm using I have them separated on different arms. Oh, I forgot one. This one is not completed. I got it done, and then it faded really fast, but it is a one-line tattoo. So it's very fine when they do it. So sometimes they have to do it 2 or 3 times over to make sure that they get it like actually into the skin, which sounds incredibly painful, but I promise it's not as bad as it seems. But he's gonna do it again for me and make sure that it's set to par. But I'll show you it. This is my WandaVision tattoo. It's Wanda / Scarlet Witch's headband, and then the stone of vision at the top of it. But yeah, that is all my 9 tattoos. I hope that you like them. I do have them separated on both arms. This right arm of mine that has the Athena tattoo and the Marvel and Star Wars, that's my like geek out arms, things that I like nerd out about, or you know, comics and shows and TV and stuff like that. And then I have my left arm, which is where I put all my book tattoos that I like. I do want to eventually get some on my legs, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You know, they are expensive. They add up. So you have to pace yourself, which I do. But it's definitely very, very like a type of therapy for me, which probably isn't the best thing, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's go ahead and get into the quizzes. Okay, this one is one that I'm most excited for, and it is which literary heroine are you? And it has Elizabeth Bennet, Jane Eyre, Anne Shirley, Wending Darling, Isabella Swan, and you get to take these quizzes. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So, are you handsome? Oh my gosh. I'm going to say, I think yes, although I think words like cute and sweet are more appropriate. What fairy tale creature matches you best? I want to be a witch or an elf, but I feel like I give off forest fairy vibes, so I'm going to put that. Your dream guy should be, oh, these are hard. Charismatic, passionate, with his own sense of humor. Gentle, protective, and very unselfish. I think reserved, calm, and reliable, because I do want someone that I can, you know, rely on. You wouldn't mind if he was, I think, a bit immature. like just a bit. I like humor. When you have some time for yourself, I couldn't use the option read books because it was suitable for all of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, when I have time to myself, I like to write or start daydreaming. I do that even when I don't have time for myself. Are you happy about how you look? I'm going to say more like settled mostly. Like, I do realize that there are far more important things than that. But I am, I don't think anybody's completely happy with how they look. That's just me. But people like you because you are, I'm not going to say that I think I'm a pretty smart girl, but I think I'm very kind. So I'm going to put that. If someone doesn't like you, it's because, I'm going to say I'm very sincere and a little defiant, and I do always defend myself when someone's unfair to me, or I try to. You and your friends. I'm going to say I only have a few friends, but I love them with all my soul. And which of the following flower reminds you of yourself? I think a lily. Let's see the results. Jane Eyre. Okay. Let's see what it says. You are like Jane Eyre, the heroine of Charlotte Bronte's best-known book. You are very intelligent, honest, and polite. You have your self-respect and never betray your beliefs. Your dream guy is Mr. Rochester. So my dream guy is not Mr. Rochester. Not at all, but I kind of like being Jane Eyre. Some people don't like that book, and it is a little out there, but the way Jane carries herself, and she's definitely keeps to herself and doesn't try to bother anyone, but she definitely is like, you're not going to tell me something when I know for a fact like this didn't happen or something like that. Like, she holds her ground. So I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, so I think that I can do this one, and it is books by their covers quizzes. It's supposed to be like classic books. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh gosh. Okay, I know I see the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I know I see that one. The Great Gatsby. Some of these I don't know. Oh Lord. Where the Wild Things Are. Aragon. Charlotte's Web. Is it In the Garden of Good and Evil? Is it just, I swore that's what that was, but maybe I'm thinking wrong. Lord of the Flies. Oh my gosh. Old Yeller, I think is who that is. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Or maybe, okay, it's Where the Red Fern Grows. I don't think that's the Scarlet Letter, is it? No. I don't remember. Is that one Sidewalk? Or maybe No. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this. The Catcher in the Rye. Black Beauty, I think, is that one. If I can spell. Okay. The Devil Wears Prada. The Little Prince. Is that Narnia? I think it's called The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Okay, yeah, and Jurassic Park. Okay, I got good on those. Oh my gosh. Isn't this, oh my gosh, what is this Stephen Hawking book? It's in my head right now and I'm trying to think of it. Can't spell. No, what is it? Oh my gosh. Is that Peter Rabbit? No. The Velveteen Rabbit? No. What is the rabbit book? And I know this one, and I can't. The one with the little boy, the very first one, I know it, and I cannot think of it. Oh, I think this one is Where the Sidewalk Ends. Okay. The Secret? No. I feel like I know this one with the red cover, but I can't figure it out. I really thought this one with the statue was In the Garden of Good and Evil, but it's not. I think I'm going to give up. I only missed 10 out of 24, which is not terrible. We're going to give up and see what we got. I got more than the average. So I missed Angela's Ashes, Atlas Shrugged, Watership Down, The Prophet, A Million Little Pieces, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Dang it. A Brief History of Time, okay. She's Come Undone, Freakonomics, I should have known that, and The Lost Symbol. But I did pretty well. This one I think will be interesting. It's what type of novel genre perfectly matches your personality. So let's see. Which of the following books would you most likely pick to read? It used to be To Kill a Mockingbird, but now I think it would be The Time Traveler's Wife. If you were to pick up a self-help book, which one would you choose? Everybody says The How to Win Friends and Influence People. Which of the following would you consider the most ideal place to read a book? My bedroom. If you were to write a book, it would be set in probably India. Who would be a likely character in your novel? An outsider. Which of the following movies based on books would you watch? This one's so hard, and a lot of people have different opinions about this, but I would say Divergent, and just because I really enjoyed the books, and even though they did stray a lot from the books themselves, I think that the Divergent movies are good movies if you separate them from the books. If you were to write a cookbook, it would be filled with, casseroles. If you were to buy their book, which one would you choose? Probably Julia Roberts. In your group of friends, you were usually the planner, type A personality right here. What type of movies are you into? I kind of like horror movies. If you were to star in one of the following reality shows, which one would it be? Maybe MasterChef? Which of the following authors are you most familiar with? Out of all of these, John Green. When movies are based on books, do you read the book before watching the movie? Yes, I try to. Which of the following stresses you out the most? Missing a credit card payment would stress me out. How do you wind, down after a long day at work? Grabbing a drink with friends, if I can. Which character would scare you the most? A serial killer? I feel like they would be harder to defeat. Which award would you most likely earn at work? Most attentive. Choose an outdoor activity. Hiking. Let's see what we get. You are a romance novel. You are without a doubt a romance novel. You're always engrossed in stories that circle around true love and great passion. You love reading about how two unlikely individuals find their way to each other in spite of distance, unknown forces, and adversity. You believe in magic, second chances, and the power of true love. I can't help it. I like it. I do really like romance novels. And I hate reading books that have no love interest in them at all. Because, like, okay, so I'm gonna say something that's a little embarrassing for me. And I don't like to tell a lot of people, but it's true. I have never had a boyfriend in my entire life. I'm about to be 24 years old. Never had a first kiss. Never done, like, I have had dates and potential boyfriends, and they have not gone well. If you want to hear my horror stories, which most of them are, feel free to ask me about them and I will gladly tell you. But yeah, so I need a little romance, and I'm just gonna have to get it through books. I think this one might be interesting. Sorry for the ads. And it is, which literary creature are you? It's sponsored by How to Be a Good Creature by Cy Montgomery. So let's see. Oh Lord. Let's go. How would your friends and family describe you? Loyal, I hope. What is your origin story? I'm going to say I was genetically designed for this and come from a long line of similar creatures. I feel like that would be mine. What gives you nightmares? Never fitting in. Which evil power would you use to destroy the world? Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh, cannibalism? What? How about my unstoppable animal nature? What is your favorite ridiculous horror flick? We're just gonna pick it. How would you describe your personal style? Usually just any. I'm gonna put this because it sounds the most comfy and I dress for comfort. Oh, did I skip a question? No, okay. Who do you spend your time with? Family is everything to me. What's your favorite food? Pizza. Preferably in delivery, I guess it was what it said. What's your favorite contemporary horror read? That sounds like it would be fun. Finally, what's your motivation? I'm going to put that one. Okay. A mongrel. Okay. An outsider yearning for the werewolf genes that run in your family to finally manifest. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to be a mongrel. That one was not what I thought it was going to be, but it's okay. I thought I was going to get like a cute little creature, not a scary wolf thing. This next one is find out which Jane Austen character is actually your fictional soulmate. There's only one right answer. Only one. And if I don't get it, I will be so upset for the rest of the day. And he's on the very cover of this quiz. So let's get started. First, pick your dream home. Honestly, I don't like big houses, so that one. How would your friends describe you? Sweet. Who's your closest confidant? My best friend. What's your worst quality? I'm too trusting. What's your favorite pastime? Breeding, duh. What's the perfect first date? Ooh. Maybe going to the theater would be fun. Which quality do you value most in a romantic partner? Honesty. Pick a dessert to split with your Regency era boo. Ooh, let's go with a crepe. Finally, what's the best modern adaptation of a Jane Austen novel? Clueless is funny. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be upset the rest of the day. I don't want Mr. Bingley. I wanted Mr. Darcy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to do it. I know we've already done one, but I want to do this one. It's on BuzzFeed, and I trust BuzzFeed quizzes a lot. So this is Plan a Night In, and we'll tell you which literature lady you are. Let's see who was on my playlist. Taylor Swift. Who are you hanging out with? All my besties, obviously. What are you doing for the night? Oh, binge watching your favorite TV series, swapping secrets, horror movie, blah blah. We are going to do binge watch my favorite TV series. What am I wearing? Some cute PJs. Ooh, I would probably be wearing sweatpants and a casual top though. What's on the menu? I would make us, a very grown-up cheese board. What about drinks? We are going to be having cocktails. And finally, when are you going to bed? I'm going to put 10 p.m. Oh, Miss Havisham from Great Expectations. Okay. You're classy and a refined lady with a flair for the dramatic. That's an understatement. You definitely have the potential to be a total drama queen if the mood suits you. I don't personally think so, but I don't know. People might disagree. You're persistent, loyal, and super passionate about everything you do. These quizzes started out really well, and now I'm questioning my existence. Okay, I think I'm going to do like 2 more and then end the video. So let's go ahead and figure out which last 2 we're going to do. Okay, I have to do this one just because it sounds really, really fun. And I've always wanted to know. How far would you make it in the Hunger Games? It's that time of year again. And to honor your horror, you have been chosen as tribute to represent your district in the annual Hunger Games. You've made your way through the training and interviews without messing up too badly, and your final training score ended up being an 8. But the day of the games has finally arrived, and you don't feel prepared in the slightest. You are led to a circular metal plate and stand there waiting until it begins to rise. You find yourself standing in a huge circle along the rest of the tributes, surrounding the cornucopia in the center. You decide on your strategy a long time ago. I'm going to rely on my wit. You have been training for this for weeks and know that your intelligence and quick wit is your best asset in the games. As you get ready to step off the platform, you mentally prepare yourself for what's to come. You have 60 seconds to decide what to do. You can either run towards the cornucopia and try to grab some supplies or weapons, or you can turn and run directly into the woods. The gong sounds, indicating that you can move from your platform. Oh, this is so hard. I'm going to head for the cornucopia. I think I have to. Okay. You decide to head straight for the cornucopia. You've seen a small orange backpack stuffed with supplies, which is lying a few feet away from a decently sized knife. You know the knife would be useful for hunting and building shelter, as well as being used as a weapon. But the backpack contains medicines, bandages, and dried fruit that you can snack on if you're unable to hunt. You only have time to grab one or the other, and the other tributes are gaining on you. I'm going to grab the backpack. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? You reach for the backpack and successfully grab it, but as you're turning around to head to the woods, someone next to you grabs the knife. You immediately know you've made a mistake. You didn't go for the weapon and they did. You're one of the first to die, but hey, at least you didn't have to live the next few weeks of your life in misery. So now I'm not smart either. Relied on my wit and it killed me. Oh, this is not going well. Okay, this one is, which classic novel are you? A friend got you a book as a gift. You're hoping it's sci-fi, but I would want fantasy more. You're most comfortable reading with, oh my gosh, all these ads. A good old-fashioned book. Time to hunt for a new read. Where will you find one? I would probably take a recommendation from a friend. Which of these reading habits bother you the most? Oh my gosh, some of these bother me bad, but people who don't return books they borrow are just kind of mean. Most of the time you find yourself relating to I think everybody finds himself relating to the protagonist at some point. Do you tend to read books straight through or in bursts? If it's a page turner, I don't eat or sleep until I'm done. I'm not gonna lie. If you could prevent the death of one fictional character, it would be, oh my gosh. Fred, bring him back. And how do you feel at the end of a terrific book? Bittersweet, I would say. Get my result. Cleaning up. Okay. Animal Farm. by George Orwell. Oh my gosh, people. Of course, a complex mind like yours would get the dystopian novel. Are you even surprised? Sure, you can be a bit cynical, but you have to separate the men from the pigs somehow. How did this video start so well and go downhill so quickly? Okay, I thought that was gonna be the last one, but I'm gonna do one more because I have to end this on a good note. Okay, this one really can't go wrong because it's an opinion type of quiz. It is the hardest game of Would You Rather for book nerds. Okay. Would you rather only be allowed to read new releases or only be allowed to read classics? There are more new releases that I want to read than classics, so we're going to do that. Oh. Would you rather not be able to buy any new books until you finished all the ones on your shelf, or never be allowed to read any of the books you currently own? No, I'll finish reading the ones I have. I need to do that anyway. Would you rather only be allowed to mark your place by dog-earing the pages, or have to make a small mark on the corner of every page you've read? I don't want to do any. I'll bend the corners though. Would you rather live in your favorite book but the main character hates you, or your favorite book character is real but they're actually super annoying? No, I'll live inside the book. Other characters might like me. Would you rather a series you love stop getting published after a major cliffhanger, or an author you love starts writing in a genre you don't like? I'll expand my genre choices. Would you rather be allowed to read fan fiction but never write it, or be allowed to write fan fiction but never read it? I don't really write fan fiction, so I'd rather read it, I guess. Would you rather never be able to finish a series or never reread your favorite books? I would want to finish a series though if it's really good, so I'm not going to be able to reread my favorite books. Okay. Would you rather build Belle's library in your home or restore the Library of Alexandria? I want the library, I'm sorry. Would you rather be in charge of deciding how your favorite series ends, or how your favorite author's next book starts? I'm going to choose the author's next project. I think that would be fun. Okay, so I liked how that ended a lot better because it was more opinionated and I got to choose, even though some of those choices were incredibly difficult. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. It was kind of different than videos that I normally do, and I thought that would be fun. And I do have some fun things planned for the coming up videos, and I just can't wait to show you guys. I think it'll be amazing. If you want, if you made it to this part of the video, you can leave like a super hero type emoji. I know they have like the Supergirl and Superman emoji type thing, so leave something that reminds you of those, just because that's what we're feeling today. We're feeling like Superwoman, Wonder Woman, whatever, Black Widow. We're feeling like a superhero today, which is good. So leave that down in the comments section. Let me guys know if you would answer the same way as me, or if you think that we have anything similar or that we're alike in some way based off of these quizzes. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.